Okay, we're back again. This is Lab 6 Chemistry, and this is going to be part 2. And in this one, we're going to actually relight the candle again. This time, I'm going to use my lighter just because it's easier than using the match. So I'm adding that to the second part of this experiment. It just makes it easier for me to get the candle going and get going with the experiment so that I can not burn all 3 candles. Anyways, I've got one candle that's almost all the way down at the bottom. I've got about a half inch left on it. So we're going to use that to do the sodium chloride. So this part, we're actually going to do the sodium chloride. And if I don't run out of fire on this candle, we'll continue on to do the potassium chloride and then the calcium chloride solution. And we're just going to see what color we get when we burn the chemical that's on the inoculating loop. So my next inoculating loop here, we're reperforming steps 4 through 7 again. Step 4 is just basically set up your candle, make sure the base is there, set up so it's stable. And then I've got my safety glasses on as always, but in step 5 it says put on safety gloves, or to take them off if you have them on. Wearing them while handling fire is extremely dangerous. Burns with gloves are worse than without. So I'm not wearing any gloves for this because I do not want to, if I ended up burning myself, I wouldn't want to do it with the gloves on. All right, I also have a different weight boat. I don't like to mix chemicals because I'm not an expert on how if I accidentally mix them, what would happen. So the other boat I used for the lithium chloride and the inoculating loop is standing tall with the clay on the bottom, and the boat's off to the side. I've moved that one since I've already done that experiment. Okay, so moving on. We're going to take the inoculating loop, the blue one here, and I have my candle over here. I'll light it back up. Okay. All right, so it tells you to remove, so we're going to make this glow orange to remove any coating on the end of the inoculating loop. And the lights are dimmed. The reason why the lights are dimmed is so that you're able to see, hopefully, what color change occurs on the flame. The last one I got for lithium chloride, I ended up getting a purple violet color. We'll see what we get for the sodium chloride. All right, so we got it nice and orange. All right. One of the things I got to do here real quick is go turn off my ceiling fan because it's drawing the flame off to the right. Okay. So now that we've burnt the coating off, I've got my inoculating loop there standing by. I'm taking the cap off of the next chemical, which is sodium chloride. Got my boat here, so these you can't really dip it in here because it has a little hole on the end. You actually have to kind of drip it onto the inoculating loop, which isn't too bad actually. It'll actually hold right on the circle there, and put the drop on there. So we're gonna put that on there. Get a drop. We got a drop. All right, now let's see what color we get on this one. So it's boiling. The chemical's starting to boil. I'm waiting for it to combust. All right, I'm starting to see something. Here we go. Looks like a white flame or yellow flame maybe. And not much happened there. Okay. So I put the candle out, so I didn't really see much on that one. I'm going to try it again, but I put the candle out because it's already getting to the bottom of the clay. I'm going to let that cool down, and I'm going to restart this video once I get another candle set up. Okay, so we're back on, and we're going to relight the candle that I set up. All right. New candle. We're using the same inoculating loop. Again, this is for sodium chloride. I've already tried it once. I didn't see, it looked like it was a white or maybe yellow flame or the same color as the candle light itself. So we're going to try it again here, see if we get something. I'm looking at the edges of the flame here. So we got a drop on the inoculating loop. I'm going to try it again here. It's pretty interesting. When you look at the inoculating loop, you can again see the boiling occurring. All right, come on. All right, I'm seeing like maybe orange or yellow. Yeah, like an orange color. All right. And so not much of a color that I was expecting to see some more color maybe, but I did not see much color. So I got basically the same color as the light of the candle itself, kind of like a yellow, maybe a yellow-orange color is what I ended up seeing. So we're going to try it again, just for good measure. Got another drop on there. Let's see what happens. Here we go. That's better. Yeah, it's like an orange flame there. All right, I'm going to call that orange. I'm going to call that an orange flame. Hopefully you got to see that there on the video and the camera. So I'm going to set this inoculating loop off to the side, let it cool. Make sure my cap's back on my sodium chloride. Set that off to the side so I don't mix anything up. Blow out my candle so I don't burn it out. And for sodium chloride, we're going to say we saw an orange color. Orange color. All right, so that's orange. Okay, next one. So move that boat out of the way, bring my next boat in. And we're going to do potassium chloride, and that's my yellow clay inoculating loop. All right, so got that set up. We're going to go ahead and relight the candle and reperform steps 4 through 7. Again, I'm not wearing any gloves. I got my safety glasses on. Safety first, always. Now we're going to light up the candle and move on to the next one here. So we'll make this thing glow orange. Nice glowing orange there. All right. Looks like we got all the coating off. It is glowing orange. Good. Hopefully you can see that. It's pretty neat. Okay, set that down so I don't burn myself. Grab my chemicals. And again, this is going to be the potassium chloride. Potassium chloride is next. All right. Put a little drop on there. You can hear the laughing in the background. That's probably my wife. She's watching Impractical Jokers right now. All right, here we go. Potassium chloride test. Here we go. This one's taking a little bit longer to burn. There she goes. That looks like a blue. It's very blue, or that looked like a blue light to me. Blue in color. Blue in color. All right, try it again. Do it 2 or 3 times here just for good measure. Okay. There we go. Potassium chloride, take 2. Oops. Wow. Okay, that looked like it was blue to me. All right, try it again. Let the loop kind of cool down here a little bit. Okay. Potassium chloride, take 3. All right. There we go. Oh, that's a big drop. That looks like a blue flame to me. All right, that was definitely blue. I'm just going to do it one more time just to make sure. And it's pretty neat to do this, so going for take 4. One thing I would say is that you have to be careful, watch that the chemicals don't weep down the inoculating loop down towards your hand while you're doing this. But for the most part, it looks like they stay. The drop stays in the hole here. Yeah, that's a blue flame. Blue. It looked blue to me. Okay, blue. That's what we're gonna call it. All right, so we'll put that off to the side, let it cool, and we have probably not enough left on that candle to do the last one. And since I'm on the last one, make sure to put the cap on. Blow it out anyways. Since I'm on my last candle, I'm going to go ahead and set it up. Take this one out, let it cool down. I'm going to put the video on pause and we'll get started. And the last one we're going to do here is calcium chloride.